Welcome, fellow travelers, on the scenic route to, well, wherever we end up. You've tuned into The Binge, the podcast that dives headfirst into the glorious, messy, and often hilarious world of excess. Not just the liquid kind, though, we'll definitely get to that. We're talking about the binges that define us, the late-night Netflix spirals, the impulse buys that haunt your credit card statement, the deep dives into obscure Wikipedia rabbit holes, and yeah, sometimes the regrettable decisions made under the influence of something a little stronger. I'm your host, your guide through the chaos, and your fellow connoisseur of all things excessive. Each week, we'll be exploring the stories behind our most indulgent habits, the moments where we threw caution to the wind and said, screw it, I'm going all in. We'll be laughing, maybe crying a little, and definitely sharing some questionable anecdotes. So grab your drink of choice, settle in, and let's embrace the beautiful, chaotic, and utterly human art of the binge.
It's the Binge Podcast where everything's a blast. It's the Binge Podcast. Come join us fast.
All right, folks, you knew it was coming. You've endured the tales of questionable decisions, the anecdotes of glorious excess, and the general, well, bingy chaos. But now we've reached the sacred, the cathartic, the utterly unfiltered segment of our program, the rant. Yes, it's time to unleash the pent-up frustrations, to air the grievances, to scream into the digital void about the things that truly, deeply, and utterly infuriate us. Because let's be honest, sometimes all that's left to do is let it all out. So grab your stress ball and prepare for a torrent of unbridled, possibly profanity-laden, and definitely passionate opinions. This is The Rant, where we say what we're all thinking, even if we probably shouldn't. Let the venting commence.
Cast anthem, daily grind. Thoughts unleashed, no place to hide. Passion storming every mind. Tune in, tune out, tonight we ride.
Self-improvement. The relentless barrage of self-improvement is fucking suffocating. Every app, every article, every well-intentioned soul seems determined to transform my existence into some hyper-optimized, meticulously scheduled performance. I'm told to greet the dawn at an ungodly hour, engage in a symphony of wellness rituals, and conquer the goddamn world before the midday sun. It's as though simply existing, breathing, and experiencing life without a spreadsheet is a cardinal sin. Where, I ask, is the space for unadulterated, unadorned being? Where is the allowance for aimless contemplation, for savoring a simple tea without analyzing its supposed health benefits, for indulging in mindless entertainment without a goddamn pang of guilt? And the relentless promotion of the side hustle is equally maddening. A standard workday, it seems, is insufficient. We are all expected to be multifaceted entrepreneurs, social media influencers, and freelance consultants, all while maintaining an impossible equilibrium between work and life. The pursuit of ambition is not inherently negative, but can we acknowledge that mere survival is, at times, a monumental fucking achievement? The constant demand for unwavering positivity is equally draining. I am entitled to moments of grumpiness, to feelings of overwhelm, to the occasional bad day without being subjected to some patronizing reframe. Sometimes situations are simply fucking unpleasant. It's not merely the productivity culture, it's the performative nature of it. Every accomplishment, every milestone, every meticulously arranged meal is broadcasted across social media like a digital trophy case. We are not living our lives. We are producing content about them. And the humble brags disguised as inspirational posts, utterly fucking insufferable. Just completed my 100th consecutive day of a pre-dawn marathon. So grateful for this journey. I, on the other hand, am grateful for an extra hour of sleep and a piece of toast. The wellness industry, with its endless jargon, transforms ordinary experiences into profound journeys and rituals. We don't take baths, we immerse ourselves in sacred self-care rituals. We don't eat salads, we nourish our bodies with life-giving energy. Can we please revert to calling things by their actual fucking names? I take baths because I'm dirty, and I eat salads because I'm hungry. The constant deafening noise, the notifications, the pings, the ceaseless streams of information creates a digital pressure cooker. We are so interconnected, yet profoundly disconnected from ourselves. We have forgotten how to be alone with our thoughts, how to simply exist in a state of quietude. And the guilt, the gnawing guilt of not being enough, of not doing enough, of not being productive enough, is a constant companion. We are trapped in a cycle of self-criticism fueled by a culture that prioritizes output over well-being. I am fucking weary of the hustle, the grind, the relentless pressure to optimize, maximize, and monetize every facet of my existence. I yearn for a life that is authentic, meaningful, and genuinely mine. And if that entails occasionally indulging in lowbrow television while consuming chips in my pajamas, then so be it. Allow me to fucking live. Top 10 things I'm secretly fucking tired of.
Top 10 time, it's the thrill of the night. Rankings up high, feeling safe flight. Listening close, get ready to climb. We're counting it down, it's top 10 time.
1. Influencer culture. The curated perfection, the endless product placements, the performative wokeness, just no. They're selling a lifestyle that doesn't exist, and we're all buying into the goddamn illusion. Plus, their relatable content is usually just them complaining from a fucking mansion. 2. Productivity hacks. Because apparently existing isn't enough. We need to optimize every goddamn second of our lives. I'm waiting for the app that tells me how to optimize my naps. Spoiler, it's just sleeping, you dipshits. 3. Humble brags disguised as inspiration. Just finished my 5 a.m. workout, so grateful for this journey. Translation, look how much better I am than you lazy fucks. They want you to feel bad about your own perfectly normal existence while subtly bragging. 4. Wellness jargon. Sacred self-care rituals, life-giving energy, and other phrases that make me want to roll my eyes into another fucking dimension. It's just a bath, Karen, and your salad is just a fucking salad. 5. Notifications. The constant barrage of pings, dings, and buzzes that keep me tethered to my phone like a digital leash. I'm waiting for the notification that reads, "You are enough, put down the fucking phone." 6. Side hustle culture. Because one job isn't enough. We all need to be entrepreneurs, influencers, and freelance consultants, apparently. I'm tired enough from my actual fucking job, thank you very much. 7. The pressure to be positive. Sometimes things are just bad, and I'm allowed to be grumpy about it. I refuse to reframe my disappointment when the goddamn coffee machine is broken. 8. Filter culture. The unrealistic beauty standards and distorted realities that make me question my own fucking existence. We're all walking around comparing ourselves to airbrushed illusions. 9. Adulting as a performance. The constant pressure to have it all together when we're all just winging it. I'm still trying to figure out how to fold a fitted sheet, and I'm not ashamed to fucking admit it. 10. The guilt of wasting time. Because apparently relaxing isn't a sin. If I want to spend a Sunday watching cartoons in my pajamas, that's my fucking prerogative, and I'm not apologizing for it. That has been your top 10 list. Alcoholism, a fucking hilarious descent into self-sabotage. Alcoholism, that grand, sweeping, goddamn epic of human miscalculation. It's not just a hobby, it's a lifestyle, a performance art piece that spans years, sometimes decades. You're not merely consuming beverages, you're conducting a symphony of self-destruction with a goddamn kazoo solo performed by your liver. The journey begins with the pre-denial phase, where you convince yourself that the bottle is your best friend, a confidant, a muse. You're not drunk, you're just experiencing life at an elevated fucking frequency. Your car keys, however, disagree vehemently. Then comes the selective memory phase. This is where you remember all the hilarious, charming moments of your drunken escapades while conveniently forgetting the part where you tried to pay for a pizza with your goddamn shoe. You're not an unreliable narrator, you're a master of narrative editing, you magnificent bastard. The existential crisis phase is a real treat. This is where you ponder the meaning of life, the universe, and why the bartender keeps giving you that "are you sure you're okay" look. You'll philosophize about the futility of existence, usually while leaning precariously against a fucking lamppost. The physical effects are a delightful carnival of horrors. Your liver is throwing a rave, your head is hosting a heavy metal concert, and your coordination is performing an interpretive dance that would make a drunken octopus blush. You develop a deep, intimate relationship with the goddamn bathroom floor. Socially, you become a walking, talking cautionary tale. You'll master the art of the morning after apology, a genre of literature that rivals Shakespeare in its tragic comic brilliance. You'll develop a talent for explaining to your boss why you called in experiencing a severe case of the Mondays on a fucking Wednesday. Treatment? Oh, the treatment. It's like trying to teach a squirrel to appreciate opera while it's high on its own nut stash. Therapists will try to get you to reflect on your choices as if my choices weren't entirely dictated by a goddamn bottle of tequila. Support groups are where you meet your fellow travelers on the road to recovery, bonding over shared stories of epic fails and questionable decisions. It's like a support group and a roast combined with a lot of coffee and a lot of "holy shit, you did what?" And let's not forget the relapse redemption arc. This is where you try to make amends for all the bridges you've burned, the apologies you've mumbled, and the potted plants you've serenaded. It's like a superhero movie, but instead of saving the world, you're just trying to save your fucking reputation. Ultimately, alcoholism is a testament to the human capacity for both self-destruction and self-delusion. It's a grand, messy, hilarious, and heartbreaking fucking saga. So here's to alcohol, the beverage that proves that sometimes the best way to solve your problems is to create an even bigger one. Please, for the love of all that is holy, don't take this seriously. Get help if you fucking need it. If you enjoyed this podcast, please like and subscribe.
You know by now, got stories to tell, from the small to the grand, all under one spell. We talk about this, we laugh about that, from the strange to the bliss. Get ready to chat. It's the Binge Podcast, where everything's a blast. It's the Binge Podcast, come join us fast. By now, got stories to tell, from the small to the grand, all under one spell. We talk about this, we laugh about that, from the strange to the bliss. Get ready to chat. It's the Binge Podcast, where everything's a blast. It's the Binge Podcast, come join us fast. Where everything's a blast. It's the Binge Podcast, come join us fast. Strange the Binge Podcast, where everything's a blast. It's the Binge Podcast, come join us fast.